all you beautiful, wonderful, amazing people of the world. Today, we have a Cash App recommendation from Baseman64. Baseman64, thank you for your support. He has brought us to the great and powerful Rush.
It felt good saying that.
Did feel good saying that. I know it may be a little cheesy, but it felt good to us. We are going to be checking out from Baseman64 Rush performing live Spirit of Radio from 2003, a SARS benefit concert.
Yeah.
Go.
It's a great pleasure for us to play for you all here today. Thanks for coming to our hometown.
Oh, it's like a daytime show.
Appreciate the support of this great.
What's that, honey?
No, I'm like, I always enjoy a daytime show.
Yeah, I'm already like enjoying it, and they haven't even started playing the song yet.
We're smiling. Oh yeah.
This is so cool that they're doing this. Wow, that is awesome.
Oh my god.
Rush is killing this. I'm sorry to pause it, but I had to pause it just to recognize, wow, this is an incredible performance
Recognize.
already. What is it, like a minute in? I recognize this. I recognize this. I love how Neil, when he plays the ride, he hits it from that angle. He knows.
So wonderful machine.
Was it, huh?
Why not do laundry while you're?
I was thinking that too. They
doing
have
the
like,
show.
what is going on with the
We do multitasking.
the washer and dryer or whatever it may be in the background?
This is the right
but
generation
It's Rush,
we're in.
so they're gonna
Multitasking.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it has meaning somehow. Wow, what a beautiful melody on the guitar with Gabe's bass line, and Neil is doing Neil. Whoa.
Right?
Wow, look at that. There is the amount of energy in the melody and the music. Wow, look at that. Oh my God. Smiles. Look at that smile on Alex. That's what another thing I love about Rush. The smiles with the positive energy. It's just when you see musicians smile, you don't really see it too much. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
well, you know. So I love it. It's like. They always look down. Sorry to pause it again. How do you write something like this? With the keys, the guitar, the beat, the melody, the vocals?
I don't dare ask.
It's so complex, but so easy, but so simple, but complex at the same time, and so melodic. And I'm hearing all the instruments. I'm like, how do they write something like this? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I heard that. I heard you.
For the words of the prophets were written on the studio wall. Hey, a concert hall.
Nope. No, I wanted more of that.
With the sound of salesmen.
Oh, just let it go. So
I have become a huge fan of Alex as a guitar player. Wow.
I need a really second.
Wow. Jeez. Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage, AC/DC!
Not today, ACDC. I gotta pause it right there because this is Rush right now. Look at the amount of people. This is insane. What is there, like 1 million people there? Get it, honey? I mean, wow. Just.
I mean, honey, I was enjoying the song, but I needed to like reel you back in.
That after
you went
that,
out, you went
after
out
that.
to a deep end.
Yeah, no. That's a walk off. That is a straight walk off.
Yeah.
Alex, I was saying when we were watching, I'm like, as right when he kicked into the solo, I was like, Alex is becoming one of my all-time favorite guitar players.
And then he's like, you were saying.
And then every time he does a solo, it's like I didn't know he had that in his arsenal of guitar playing because every solo
we just
sounds
don't
different.
know. We just
Man,
don't
with
know.
the dive bomb, he like did a dive bomb with the whammy. It was like destroyed. That's it. That whole and then, but you know, it's crazy because when one goes into a solo, one kind of leads into a solo, but if you listen to it, they're all soloing at the exact same time, but they're in a unison rhythm. You know,
Yeah, I keep
they do
finding-
it so well. Go ahead.
I just keep finding myself having the thought of like, yeah, I like that. I want more of that, and then that. It's almost
Yeah.
like
Totally.
the different sounds
Yeah.
you hear because
I mean-
you do hear them separate, but they're so cohesive.
It's
all
crazy.
together,
They're
too.
so
Yeah.
the writing. That's when I stopped and I was talking to you guys about when I was like, how do you write this? Because it's just like you described. It's so
It's like, I want that.
cohesive,
Oh,
but
like
it's
that.
so they're
I want
doing
that.
like they're
Yeah.
all like just going just a massive.
It's like neurons just firing off.
Yeah, that's a great little rush. I mean, yeah. So firing off neurons, definitely. Wow.
And
I
with a
mean,
smile on our face.
Yeah, and you know what?
Because we can't help but grin when it's a rush.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if that coincides with the name. Is that if that's exactly what they meant when they came up with the band name Rush? But
Yeah.
because when you listen to them, you do get a rush. And most of all their songs we've heard has been a super high, positive energy. And that's when I said during the reaction that they have. I love seeing smiles on faces. Because,
You're right. It's a very positive, very good, just
well, it just fits
light
Rush
energy.
too. Of course,
Yeah.
they're smiling.
Yeah.
And it's great because after all the years, I mean, I'm not sure, they're maybe in their 40s, maybe 45s, around this time frame, 2003 maybe, and they still have smiles on their faces when they're playing it. That means they absolutely love what they do.
They're
And
striving
this is what they live
every
for. This is
single-
why they formed a band, created music so they can go out on stage and connect with fans and smile as the fans become another part of the band when they're performing live. So that smile, that's exactly what I see, the passion. It lets me know that they love what they do, and it just sucks me in more to the band when I
Yeah.
see, them doing that as a fan from the outside looking in.
Yeah. Which just
Rant over.
gives us a smile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's great because I did read the lyrics ahead of time before this song, and I'm not sure if this is from the 70s because it's the spirit of radio and the technology at the time of when maybe this song was written in the 70s. It was maybe radio and like vinyl records. And the lyricism does comes along about listening to music and how you can be in solitude and you listen to music and it will put you in a certain mood for the day, and some of the lyricism
Sets the
and
tone
that,
for you, yeah.
and also the technology of just being able to play something like through the radio at the time in the 70s at least, and being like, wow, this is crazy.
This
I'm
new
like,
wave, form
these
of
sonics,
communication
sound
getting
waves
to people.
that literally, yeah, absolutely. And they literally live on because a sonic sound wave keeps going and going and going in space. It just keeps going and going and going. It will keep going. That's why they launch. That's why in space, NASA or whatever, they launch these recorded audios into space because they'll keep going and going and going. So maybe someone wherever may hear the signal. Going a little off track, but I think that was in some of the lyricism of the sonic sound waves. And he said something about Geddy Lee said, but they'll always live on. Like you create them and they always live on. And it almost felt like the beauty of music he's talking to and what it could
I
give
think that
you.
could be interpreted in many ways.
Many
right?
ways, absolutely. Because there was other lyricism that I read towards the end. I'm like, wait, is it not that? Because to me, in the beginning, it felt like, it was just hearing music and the technology at the time that can provide you hearing music and how incredible it is and how much music has such a huge impact. But anyway, I don't know if I'm off on the lyrics. You guys can help me out, but I wanted to read them ahead of time because, we've gotten many comments of, the lyricism that is in Rush. And I'm like, ooh, maybe we're missing a big part of the band because I'm a musician, so everything for me is like rhythm, beat, melody, guitar. That's what I listen to. The vocals are another form of an instrument to me. They're more like melodic. I don't hear the lyrics all the time because I'm stuck in my musician
It's not
brain.
the first pickup. But also, we listen to the song in the spirit of it's our first time listening to it and being exposed to it. So we also like to go into it fully blind,
That's
not
what makes
knowing
it so much
anything
fun.
about it or reading the lyrics. Though I see the benefit of course, reading the lyrical content and having some background of it. But we go in so blind, and that's part of just reacting to it. It's our first listen.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You get to experience something like being born, almost in a sense of art.
It's reminiscent to being in, listening to the radio and you flip it on and you listen to a song for the first time and you're like, what is this?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the lyrics also include. Thank you for bringing that up. It's about a radio station, maybe not, when they're not. Rush wasn't on. Maybe the 80s, 70s, 80s. I think music, or maybe 90s, but 70s. Rush was more in the 70s sound, so they got played on a different radio station. But I think the lyrics do coincide.
What, you had like two stations back then?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, 70s. I don't know how many stations they had on the radio back then. But then it also coincided. That's why I was saying, bringing up the lyricism with their enthusiasm on stage and the smiles, and why the music itself was so. Rush always seems very uplifting, but this one had such a positive, like all the melodies and the guitar rhythms and the bass and the vocals were such a melodic, just beautiful
up
tone.
Very upbeat.
Up and up, just pure positivity. Bassman 64, you win. You absolutely win. This was outstanding. I love this. I absolutely love this. Thank you for recommending this. Thank you for your support. If you guys would like to support,
hurt
I think you guys saw it.
Yeah. So much.
If you guys would like to support us, just like Bassman 64, there'll be links posted in the description box of this post below.